Hey everyone, how's it going? I know it's been ages since I've uploaded anything, and I promise I'm going to get back into doing that regularly soon. But for now, I've just finished tracking an album for someone, so I thought I'd do a bit of a tour on the kit so you can at least see what I use, or sometimes what I use in kind of day-to-day studio life. So obviously it depends on the session, but for this album, I've chosen my Delight shells. Obviously all my drums are Sonor, so Delight toms, 10, 12 and 16 floor tom. The bass drum is from one of my live kits. It's a hybrid bass drum, so or the kit is a hybrid. This bass drum is maple, and then the kit's got birch toms with it, but that's a 22 by 18 maple shell, really good deep bass drum. The snare drum is a Pro Light steel shell 14 by 5 with hella hoops, which is basically Sonor's own kind of die-cast design. They're much heavier than normal die-cast hoops, so they work really, really well. I'm not going to go into detail about the gear and the sound, stuff like that. Otherwise, this video will go on forever. But everything here sounds great. All my heads are obviously Remo. On the snare, I'm using a coated Power Stroke 3 with a top dot, and underneath, I've got a Diplomat snare side. On the toms, I'm using clear pinstripes with white suede ambassadors on the resonance side. Tiny bit of dampening, but that's not actually to control overtones when I hit the drum. There's too little for that because it's so thin. This is nothing like moon gel. It's really thin. That's to control it so the drums don't ring too much when I'm playing other drums. On the floor tom, I'm using a white suede Emperor top and bottom. Really fat sounding heads, but lots of attack. On the bass drum, I've got the coated P3 black dot, and I've got a little patch on there just to give me a bit more durability because the dot's on the back of the head, not the front. And I'm pretty heavy footed, and although it doesn't really look it on this video, my beaters are set kind of 45 degrees back, so they do hit pretty hard. The pedals are Speed Cobras, but with Sonor beaters because I wasn't too keen on the Tama beaters that came with it. Alright, so cymbals. We've got 14-inch DH EXO hi-hats. Obviously all my cymbals are Stagg, so they're all handmade B20 bronze. So 14-inch DH EXO. A stack here which is an 8-inch SH China on a 10-inch sensor splash. DH medium 18-inch crash. 14-inch sensor sizzle stack. 9-inch black metal splash on a 12-inch DH EXO splash, but they are separate, it's not a stack. 21-inch SH Rock Ride, which is awesome, lots of stick definition, massive bell sound. 18-inch sensor medium crash, really nice and warm, so it's great if you ride on a crash and it's not too in your face. My aux hat's a 12-inch medium DH, so there's a nice contrast between that and the 14s. They don't sound small either, they just kind of cut through. And then we've got an 18-inch Orbis sensor Orbis China, which has got loads of punch, lots of bite, and it's very, very fast. So yeah, that's pretty much the kit. It's sounding fantastic, it's recording really, really nicely. Sonor, Remo and Stagg, you really can't go wrong. Oh, and the sticks I'm using are Los Cabos 5B Intense Red Hickory. I like the extra kind of length and weight that I get off of the 5B Intense, and the Red Hickory stands up really well because even if I'm playing blast beats and stuff, I always play rim shots, so they do take quite a bit of abuse, but these things kind of just keep going. So yeah, anyway, I better show you how it sounds now.